The boys are back in town. What's up, guys?
Say ho, what it do?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Weezy, kick things off for the song of the week. What you got this week, my brother?
I'm gonna roll with the matrimony.
Yeah, a little pre-production talk.
Yeah, matrimony.
By whom?
Usher and Wale.
That's right. Wale and Usher.
Wale and Usher.
Wale and Usher.
Wale and Usher.
Yeah, Wale and Usher.
Yeah.
You never mind. I was about to go to some Usher talk with the cheers.
No, let's go. Just go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
ain't nothing wrong with the cheers. You got?
Ain't nothing wrong with the cheers. Let it do thing. Best barber in the world, baby. All right.
Easy haircut.
My song of the week's Fat Joe, man. Usually the intro gets you going, but Fat Joe, the outro,
Right,
they don't love you. They don't love you.
They don't though.
They don't love you.
They don't though.
They don't love you.
They don't though.
The all-inclusive they.
They don't.
They don't love
They
you.
don't.
What's your
For a minute, bro? My song of the week is Prodigy's "Keep It Thorough." You know what I'm saying?
You crazy.
Man, say you crazy.
You pay the ass knob if you pay me.
I'm no shorty.
I think I stop your glory.
We can do it live on stage for Dolo. They don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about
red ribs, $100
bills. Still on Ducatis and other full wheels.
That's shit, boy.
Come on, man.
That's good rapping.
That's
right there.
good rapping.
That's really good.
Yeah.
High level. That's the highest level Prodigy guy.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. That's
Ever.
good rap.
Ever. Yeah,
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
You know what I mean?
You guys ready to get to it?
Please ain't never.
You know what I mean? You guys. This Christmas by Chris Brown is the cameraman's song. Yeah, for sure. It is Christmas episode. Yeah. All right. Let's get to it, guys.
Full sport press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing the right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full sport press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for three, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full sport press.
Yeah. Shout out to Chris Brown. Shout out to Christmas Brown.
Got the Christmas burn.
Yeah.
A dollar show.
Yeah. Episode 545. Guys, we're discussing the biggest sports stories of 2024.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
Better than believe.
Let's kick it off. Jeff,
Yes, sir.
best of the week. Talk to the people.
My best of the week is just the chaos that is the New York football Jets front office.
Yeah.
Woody Johnson
Come on, Woody.
allegedly turned down a trade to receive Jared Jeudy, wide receiver from the Cleveland Browns, because his Madden ratings were low.
Too low. Too low.
It's too much money at stake.
That sounds about right for the Jets.
Yeah.
That probably was true.
That's what I'm saying. Between that and what happened with Aaron Rodgers, Robinson. All right, player. Whatever. What happened? The Devontae Adams thing. Sauce Gardner got to find somewhere else to play ball at.
Yeah, it's really Gary Wilson.
That's
That's where the malpractice.
Brees Hall got to find somewhere. And definitely Gary Wilson.
Q. Shout out to Q.
Shout out to Q.
Quentin Williams.
Quentin Williams, yeah.
He got to go.
Possibly.
Now, that'll be all right, though.
It's tough.
Yeah, it's too much talent in that
It's
team.
too much.
You see what y'all just named?
Hey, man.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Leadership. If
Yeah.
leadership ain't there, don't matter how much talent you got.
That's right. That's right. We said everybody.
Everybody.
Just going.
Yeah, my best of the week is Edmund Sumner, former Net and Pacer. Edmund Sumner went back-to-back with 50-point games in China playing overseas. He did this all while wearing a do-rag during the game, dog. You got to respect it. If you don't respect that, your whole perspective
Your whole
is whack.
perspective is whack.
Is whack,
Yeah.
dog.
50 in the do-rag?
50 in a do-rag is nuts.
Yeah.
50 in a do-rag is crazy.
Why do you have to respect that?
Because you know how hard it is to get 50 back-to-back and you doing it in a do-rag both times?
The do-rag has nothing to do with it.
Has
That's just on his
everything to do with it.
The do-rag
And
gave
they-
him superpower.
So if
Exactly.
he no do-rag, no 50 points.
He ain't get the 50 if he had a
You
do-rag.
get the 50 if you ain't got the do-rag.
Yes, you are.
What's your
Might
best
get,
of the week?
Might get 60.
Nah.
Might get 60.
Talk to me, man.
With the waves, Poppy. Might get 60.
He ain't got waves, bro.
With the braids, whatever he got.
That's right.
It's the braids.
Nah, my best of the week is Diego Pavia, man.
Yeah. Cheating the game.
I don't know if he cheating the game.
It's going to ruin the game. It definitely is. You're going to have 28-year-old people playing college.
You already got that.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
No, we don't. Not JUCO. JUCO 28 different.
He
than a
no,
college JUCO.
he's not.
Diego Pavia is a JUCO product.
He went to
Yeah,
He went to JUCO.
but he ain't 28 in JUCO, right?
What I'm saying is he's a JUCO product. He had to walk on at a JUCO, bro.
Respect the grind.
I
The
respect.
grind is crazy.
Yeah, respect the
Shout out to
grind.
Clark Lee, more Matador. That's my guy.
He about to be.
Yeah, it's up.
He older than Cam Ward.
Yeah, nah.
No,
for
he
sure.
ain't.
Yes, he is.
No, he ain't.
What's your worst of the week, Weezy? Right back to you.
My worst week, y'all hating on Diego Pavia like that.
Yeah, for real, what's your worst?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't know him.
You're not really locked in.
Is he gonna play both of these years?
Huh?
though?
You
That's crazy.
don't tell me what I am.
Is he gonna play
Don't tell
both of
me
these
what I
years at Vandy Weezy?
No, just play one more year.
No. The news report said he's getting 2 more years.
No.
Double check that.
Yeah, now you double check it.
When we go to break,
Yeah,
that man getting 2 years.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah, I mean, do all check you want, cuz.
All right.
All right, well, I go. My worst of the week is the Chicago Bears. First it was Justin Fields, Jeff. Now it's Caleb Williams' fault.
Boy.
It's somebody's fault.
Somebody's fault.
It's the front office. It ain't neither one of those guys. Those are 2 really good quarterbacks.
Yep.
It's malpractice, as you
Yeah.
call it, Jeff. That's
Yeah.
exactly what
Terrible.
it is. It's bullshit.
Terrible organization.
Hard to watch that shit.
Terrible organization.
That's 2 of y'all didn't call terrible. That's 2 organizations.
It's a few of them out
Yeah,
there.
man, we can keep going.
Yeah.
Name so I'm here.
One, rest in peace, Steve McNair.
Yeah.
That's a terrible organization.
We don't got no bullshit
Once
like
once
that.
Bud got out of there, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that ain't. No, that ain't.
It's bullshit.
No, that ain't.
Mayo man.
You got no shit like that going on. I'm gonna stop you on that.
Now, y'all have some bullshit going on. Yes, y'all do. Y'all,
We don't have.
y'all haven't drafted well in 10 years. That's
Yeah.
bad. That's the same problem that's going on here.
No, that has no.
Y'all overpaid cornerbacks. Y'all overpaid Malcolm Butler. Now y'all overpaid L'Jarius Sneed. You want me to
but
keep going?
we're not judging on
Oh.
batting average and all that shit. We're not doing
No,
that.
the Bears ain't got nothing to do with the Jets. That's 2 totally different franchises.
Nah, we ain't dysfunctional.
You got
We ain't dysfunctional.
Wow, you don't know that.
Yeah, a couple bad years and then we dysfunctional.
Shorts a week, dog.
On top of all the trouble that the NBA is in, they've got to make it a little bit easier to watch local NBA games.
Yeah, they do.
Your local teams. Like, I shouldn't have to pay an additional $10 a month to watch Grizzlies or Atlanta Hawks basketball games.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous. Like, there should be as many local stations with these digital and channels that we have, your Ions and Bounces and all those type of channels. I should be able to watch local NBA basketball games. We don't
That's
have
right.
to pay $10.
That's right.
But that's just me. That's my worst of the week.
Yeah.
The NBA got a lot to fix, and that's part of it.
Nah, that's all. Go ahead.
Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Spotify,
I
YouTube,
was gonna say it, now I'm gonna say it anyway.
and Amazon Music. Catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast, J.O.
Yes, sir.
and Weezy.
I'm gonna say another worst of the week, man.
Okay,
Get
go,
it out, though.
Go ahead, big dog.
Oh, we talking about my damn study. Is that what we on today? Watch. They told me talking about my damn handicap. Watch. Talking about my handicap. Yeah,
You can beat that, Weezy.
Mm-hmm.
I did beat it.
That's what I'm saying.
I already beat it. No, the NBA changing the All-Star game. It's stupid. It's dumb.
Bro, you did that, and we're already here, bro. We're already at
I'm just telling you, it's dumb.
yellow box of Cheerios. Who was your yellow box of Cheerios recipient, dog?
Your boy,
Who?
DeVondre Campbell for the 49ers is the recipient.
Golly.
I'm just telling you, it's dumb.
Jeff is the best of the. Hey man,
You ain't gotta know what to
you're
do
a
with that.
special human being. Desperately trying to stay in the hunt for a playoff bid, Jeff. The 49ers' chances for a wild card spot are being overshadowed by one of the most selfish football actions the NFL has seen in recent years. DeVondre Campbell, who spent the last 3 seasons with the Green Bay Packers, signed a 1-year, $5 million contract with the 49ers, who were in dire need of help at the linebacker position because we had Dre Greenlaw out for an Achilles injury, right? Now, Campbell appeared in 13 games for the Niners, racking up 79 total tackles, 3 tackles for loss during the 2024 season. That is a good second linebacker, B linebacker season. That's solid. So far, especially during 13 games, what was going on.
Yeah.
In the third quarter of a close game, 49ers coach Kyle Shanahan told Campbell to get on the field, but the linebacker upset about being benched when Dre Greenlaw, who had a date set for week 12, returned.
Yeah.
So what did he do? The 49ers leadership then ordered Campbell to leave the sideline and head to the locker room. Campbell's 3-game suspension will cost him $261,000 in salary and per game active bonus roster sliders. Also, the 49ers can go and recoup $111,000 of the $3.3 million signing bonus Campbell linked when he signed with the 49ers this offseason. DeVondre Campbell, what you were doing, this is the thing. You put film out. You had a 79 tackle season playing beside the best linebacker in all of football. And you mean to tell me you don't want to go out there? This is the thing. Dre Greenlaw was coming out of the game. He was on the pitch count.
Yep.
He was on the pitch count.
Yep.
You were going to play.
You were going to play.
Stupid, man.
Well, I mean, that was dumb what he did, for sure. But to his defense, he felt like he was playing at a high level at the time.
Is he better than Dre Greenlaw?
Probably not. Probably not.
He played 12 games. He got a lot of film for the next year. He's fine.
Probably not. He just felt like he was playing at a high level. He shouldn't have been
That's
traded.
selfish.
True enough. I'm not.
And I know what he was doing. They probably had in-season roster bonus kicks that if he had 85 tackles,
probably,
whatever the case, increase that actual money. But in turn, bro, you knew where you were signing into a guy that tore his Achilles in the Super Bowl. He was gonna play Week 12 regardless. Just come out there and play. That was stupid, man. It's stupid, man.
It cost y'all a wild card.
Selfish ass move. We still weren't gonna beat the Rams anyway. It don't matter. Every running back, we got the worst one. Bro, do you know Guerrero? He's out for the year too.
Yeah, that was tough.
Hamstring.
That was tough.
So that's Mason. That's C-Mac.
And the third.
And the third.
Yeah.
That's 3 starting running backs.
Yep.
Gone. Shit.
C-Mac didn't do y'all know. He didn't even. It's like he didn't play this.
That's rough. They still owe some people for that. What they did to C-Mac though.
DeVondre Campbell will never play in the NFL.
It's gonna be difficult.
It's
really gonna be difficult for him.
And he had an all-pro year at like 31, 32. Like at the twilight of his career.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
How old is he now?
35? 34? It's done. He can pack it
I
up.
hope he got enough money.
He should.
Yeah, he should, for sure.
I hope so.
Yeah. You guys ready to get started? The
Let's
first
get
half.
it. Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, Amazon Music, and Amazon Music. Hey, if you got Amazon Prime,
Hell yes, that too.
make sure you do all that, all right? And when these ads start showing, ads are free if you got Amazon Prime or Amazon Music. Make sure you check that out. All right, to get us on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast.
First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am Jay Ho.
The boy Big Jeff.
This your boy Weezy. He won't run it back, Jeff. Where can they find social media, brother?
Thanks for asking, Weezy. You can find me at JEasley84 across all social media platforms.
Run it back.
What you got?
Where can they find you on social media, Jeff?
I'm Jay Ho on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter. Let's have a full conversation on Twitter.
I'm FSP_Weezy on IG. I'm at How Weezy on Twitter. Holla at me.
Holla at you.
Please.
Holla at you.
Here.
What you got, Jeff?
It is the semifinals of the FSP Fantasy Football League. In the first matchup, you got myself at 10-4, the number 2 seed, Follow the Buzzards, versus the number 3 seed, Return of the Mac. One time for Reagan. I'm projected to win that one by a 5 spot. We'll see how it plays out. In the other semifinal matchup, we got Mike Leach's Pirate Ship, the number 1 seed at 11-3. One time for D. Harris versus Belts to Ass. One time for Chaz at 8-6. The number 5 seed pulled off the upset last week. And Chaz is projected to win this one by a 6 spot. And that is
That's
the
it.
semifinals
Yeah.
of the FSP Fantasy Football League. Shout out to everybody who played this
Shout
year.
everybody back.
It's a good league, good competition. You know what I'm saying? The quarterfinal round was intense.
So championship next week.
Championship next week.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, championship next week.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk some college football, guys. Colorado, 2-way star Travis Hunter won the 2024 Heisman Trophy on Saturday night. The race between Hunter and Boise State running back, my guy, Addison Genty, went down to the wire. And the voting results were the closest for the Heisman race since 2009. Hunter placed first with 2,231 points and 552 first-place votes. And Genty came in second with 2,017 points and 309 first-place votes. Jeff,
That's dope.
did you think it would be this close?
Yeah, because people were really torn on this. Both of these guys, in their own respective ways, put up seasons we won't see again.
Yeah,
Both of them did. You
absolutely.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nobody's going to do two-way. Nobody's going to play two ways like that.
that's right.
And we don't see running backs like Genty in college come around every 10, 15 years.
That's true.
So I could understand how it could be close.
Yeah, that's the thing about that too. You're right, Jeff, because Melvin Gordon had like 2,400,
Yeah.
and he didn't win the Heisman either.
Yeah.
So, and turning it happens like that, those really good years happen a little bit more often than we see.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I'm with that.
I think the committee accounted in the who Gentry played.
Yeah.
I think that's what
That's
they
true, too.
accounted that
Yeah.
in.
That's a
True
good
enough,
point.
if he'd done the same, if he'd done, he didn't have to rush if he'd rushed for 2,000 SEC, he'd have got the Heisman.
He would have got the Heisman. I
He'd got
think
the
so.
Heisman.
Because they would have been still top 3 seed.
Yeah, he'd have got
one
the
loss.
Heisman.
Yeah, for sure.
I think this is kind of who he played.
Yeah, that's that
tough.
Boise State stuff too. I agree. If you look at how things happen, man, I just worry that the term two-way player,
Oh boy.
you know, it's become overspoken. But there's really been two two-way players. Shohei Ohtani. Shohei at a high level. Shohei Ohtani. And Travis.
Yeah, he was literally on the field
Yeah.
all game.
Like, that's something we'll never see again,
Yeah.
I don't think.
I don't. Not to put anything bad on the kid.
Yeah.
I don't know how smart it is for him to have done it as much as he did it this year.
And that's what I'm saying. At least Shohei Ohtani pitches every 7 days.
Yeah.
Every 10 days.
Yeah.
Every game, bro.
Yeah, every game, even when the games were a little out of hand.
Yeah, he was still in there trying to get 1,000. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But his unique ability to do so much on a football field, man, both sides of the ball. I think we'll look back 10 years from this, 2035, and be like, that's crazy, right? And be like, yo, like,
that Travis
that
Hunter.
Travis Hunter? Yeah. Because, and I was talking to Cam about this, shout out, listen, what we don't talk about is the year that Cam Newton had, the career of Cam Newton, right? Just think about this.
Okay,
He won at every level. He won in high school.
Yeah.
He won in college.
Yeah.
He won a Heisman.
Yeah.
And he won MVP.
Yeah.
The things, and they went undefeated in college too, just to talk about that. But here's the thing though. People give so much credit to Mike Vick. No MVPs, no Super Bowl appearance, no Heisman. Why do we talk about Mike Vick in such regard and we don't talk about Cam with the same regard?
I think people who really, really watch college football give Cam that because they remember that Cam year. But but here's the thing though. Yes, I think Cam was the only NFL player on his team.
Absolutely. On defense,
Nick
Fairley.
Fairley. Okay.
On
Mike
offense,
Vick's Virginia Tech team against that Florida State team in the national championship. It was Mike Vick and some dudes versus Florida State.
And Florida State full of NFL guys.
Full of NFL guys that year. And Mike Vick put on a show.
So did Cam. And won that thing.
America loves an underdog, though.
Cameron was the underdog.
Not Auburn.
Nah, man, yeah. Yeah. Nah.
He undefeated in the underdog.
Bro, yes, you can.
In the SEC. You know how y'all know what y'all say.
Yeah, no, you said it.
He just means more.
We didn't say shit.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Speaking of champions, fresh off a dominant performance, the Milwaukee Bucks in the second annual Emirates NBA Cup against J-Ho's Oklahoma City Thunder. MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo. Dame Lillard looked like prime Dame Lillard in this game. And SGA decided that, you know what? I'm here for the long game, not this NBA Cup stuff. Couple of questions here, guys. After this dominant performance by the Bucks, and this is the second year of the Emirates NBA Cup, do we think it is here to stay, it being the Cup? And number two, do we think the current format is going to be able to be here for the long haul?
Yeah, I think so. The Cup right now is one of the few bright spots in the NBA right now. NBA got a lot of problems. That's one of the few bright spots. The guys were playing hard.
Yeah, they were.
They play hard I'm talking about since the tournament started. Every Tuesday and Friday night, right. You gonna get the hard. The heart.
Oh, I thought you said the hard. Pardon the left. My bad.
Yeah, you gonna get the hard. They play hard. Like
This is what go tell me I still have my barbershop thing.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, I think the Cup's here to stay.
Yeah.
I think the Cup's here to stay. The guys like paying for the $500,000.
Yeah. $500,000 a lot.
Yeah.
And the trip to Vegas.
Trip to Vegas? Yeah. Here's the cool thing. To answer your question first, yes, it's here to stay.
Okay.
Yes, it will look a little different 2 years from now.
I think so.
You got to make some small tweaks,
so.
things of that nature.
Yeah.
I like the way that they pivot and kind of play the teams that weren't able to make it, make those play against each other during the regular season to keep the ball rolling as well. But this was a dominant performance by the Bucks. I think that probably was the best defensive stretch I've seen of basketball in a very, very long time. They had my boy SGA in a blanket.
Yeah.
OKC basically had low in points, field goal percentage, 3-point made, and assists. They were 27 from 32. 0. Bro, they couldn't make a three.
It wouldn't stop shooting.
And would not stop shooting them. Man. They missed 27 to 32 from deep, dog.
Tough.
It's NBA in a nutshell, though.
That's one of the problems.
Making 5 threes in a game in the NBA, you're going to lose by 16, 17, everything. But more than anything, I think this solidifies, and not to take anything away from Giannis Antetokounmpo,
Okay.
but I think he's the most dominant paint player we've seen since Shaq.
Shout out to the Bucks. Shout out to them for having a slow start and figuring out. And I do think I'm with you, Jay.
Yeah.
That it 2 years from now is going to look a little different. I believe the NBA finds a way maybe to extend this out a little bit, and get it closer to
maybe January.
Where you're out of the way of college football and you're out right before NFL playoffs start. You get a meaningful basketball game right there in the middle of December where you're.
But that take away their thing that they had. I would say having it on. I would say just having it on Christmas Day, the championship game on Christmas Day. That would make more sense to me.
Because you gotta have something special on Christmas because NFL coming for your head.
Damn right. Damn right. Yeah.
And shout out to Darvin Ham undefeated.
Yeah, but their coming schedule this week. This is one of those things where you can see the Bucks kind of roll and use this momentum. Yeah. Very similar to what the Hawks did one year. The Pacers did it last year. And on top of that, Chris Middleton getting back, man. It's a good thing for Doc. Shout out to Doc Rivers. That's my guy.
Shout out to Darvin.
If they make any change, should winning the cup guarantee you automatic play-in spot?
Play-in
spot.
Okay, it's automatic, but then.
But if you're running that, you're probably already gonna be in the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. So if you are gonna play in the playoffs, you are gonna be in the playoffs. So let's just say, God forbid, Giannis get hurt. Let's say Giannis get hurt.
Oh, a play-in spot. So you ought to get the 10 spot.
You ought to get the 10 spot.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, but I think they'd rather play for that 500.
I agree.
10 spot.
Oh, plus the 500.
Yeah, you gotta pick one.
Nah, you gotta pick one. That's for damn sure.
Raise ain't that high.
Right.
Gotta get some more people watching to get up and go up that much.
That'll make the front office care more too than just the players.
I guess.
Some people like myself. You put a trophy in front of me, I want my trophy.
I want that trophy. I want
a trophy bad. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
you got one too.
I want another one. I want another one this year.
Lead dog, man. You know what I mean? Before we get started with halftime, let's talk some more college football. North Carolina announced on Wednesday that it has hired Bill Belichick as its head football coach. The two sides have agreed on a 5-year deal. Belichick, 72 years old, replaces Mac Brown, who was fired after 6 seasons in his second stint as head coach in Chapel Hill. The Tar Heels finished 6-6 in 2024. He has a buyout that decreases from $10 million to $1 million after the first year, Jeff. Can this work in Chapel Hill?
Well, here's the thing. We have to be generous on what work is.
I made a bet. Shout out to DC. I know he watching.
Yeah.
I made a bet that North Carolina won't play in a bowl game next year.
They were 6-6 this year.
6-6 this year.
They won't win 6 games next year?
They're going to a bowl. They went to a bowl this year with 6 wins.
Yeah. So they won't go to 6
They won't make a bowl game next year.
He gonna get them 6 games.
Ain't got nothing to do with the board.
I ain't taking that bet though. Just because
he said they was gonna win 8 games. 8 games in the ACC, a revamped ACC.
7 games is the goal.
If you look at, and I'm trying to. So the thing is that I was looking at was you're revamping an entire team. Now you're going to get players, but are you going to get the caliber of players that win in the ACC? See, it'd be different with Colorado. We'll talk about it. My bad.
No, you good.
No, go ahead.
I don't think it's a bad bet.
Yeah.
All right. So we have to be generous in what we call successful.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know it's a 5-year contract. I don't think he coaches past 2.
Hell no. 3 max.
I think he comes in, lays the foundation for his son to take over. And his son gets his first head coaching job as the North Carolina head coach.
Yeah, what you got, Will?
Well, I just think we have to slow down on North Carolina being North Carolina. So they're not a powerhouse in basketball.
Jordan Brand, though, it's easy to recruit when you're a big time.
But they've been Jordan Brand for the past how many years?
They had Matt.
I'm just telling you, they've been Jordan Brand for the past how many years?
20 years. That was the first Jordan Brand team.
All right. that hasn't made them a powerhouse.
They had recruits though. They got top 10 recruits that went through that though.
That hasn't made them a powerhouse. So I mean, it's not gonna make by them getting Belichick. It's not. They're not gonna be. I mean, to have a 6 or 8 win season would be a great year for them.
Yeah.
6 wins is a great year for North Carolina football.
Out the gate, 6 wins is an accomplishment.
Yeah, what I'm saying,
Out
North
the
Carolina, what you think a great win, a great season is for?
8 wins, 9 wins for them. It's you act like North Carolina is like Boston College or something like that.
It's North Carolina. Yeah,
North Carolina I think North Carolina, as far as a football, they're a basketball program.
For sure.
But what I'm saying is they should have good years where they have 11 wins. They should. Like Oklahoma has good years.
Is a lot.
yeah. When last time they won 11 games?
Mac Brown was there. 10 wins. He got 10 wins.
So
there.
10, 11 is
10,
different.
11 is different, Jay.
8 wins is a
I'm
great
saying
season.
10 wins, 11 wins. Mac Brown did that.
8 wins
Maybe
is
once he did. Maybe he did that
It don't
once.
matter. I'm saying every couple of years you should run. You should run when you have Diami Brown and those type of guys that come through that school. Drake Mays, like bro, you should get into a situation where you win 10 or 11 games. We just saw Miami win 11 games.
Miami's a way better program than
They were, historically for the last 15 years, North Carolina's football team has been better than Miami's football team. Beat the hell out of them.
I'm just telling you, North Carolina. I mean, Miami.
Historically, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm saying for the last 15 years, North Carolina's football team has put out a better product than the Miami Hurricanes. You know that.
But it hasn't recorded to 10, 11 wins, like you said.
When they won 10 and 11 games a couple of years ago. That's what I'm saying with Matt.
And that may be one time in the last 10 years.
Anyway, so what I'm saying is, are you finished?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, no, go ahead, man.
No, do your thing.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
I guess so.
But whatever. Working for Bill Belichick in 2025 is something that's very similar to the NFL because now you have a GM. Now you have people that are coming there strictly not just recruiting, but it's money situated. So in turn, you're getting the best of the best. It's going to be easier for him to recruit in this climate compared to say what Mac Brown inherited.
I don't think Bill Belichick is hitting the recruitment pavement that hard though.
Well, you have to. You're the head coach.
I don't think.
You mean head coach that don't recruit?
I'm not saying that. I'm talking about hitting the pavement. I don't think Bill Belichick is pulling up to a young man's living room with his mom and his dad, eating a nice home cooked dinner, telling them that his son deserves to.
Well, what is he doing then? Because every coach in the NFL does. I mean, in college
they're going to
football
fly
does
their
that.
kid to Chapel Hill, and he's going to meet with him there, meet with his family there. I don't see 72-year-old Bill Belichick getting out. Like, I don't see
He shouldn't
him.
have done the job.
He's going to be able to do the job, but I think he's going to be smart enough to get other people to do that leg work for him.
I just hope
Delegation.
I just hope he can get the band together like he did in New England with Matt Patricia's and Josh McDaniels. The day he tries to run UNC like New England is gonna lose the locker room. And I think what people are used to see what Deion did. But you got to realize Deion started in Jackson State. So he did 5 years in a situation where I'm talking about 5 here.
Okay.
5 total.
Yo,
now.
I got you.
So he did 3 at Jackson State. Then he
3 or
did
2?
2. He did 3, right? His first year was bad.
I think
Second
it
year
was 2.
was no, I think it was 3.
Okay, all
I
right.
think it was 3. It might have been 5.
Yeah.
But you know what? It might have been 2
it
because
was 2.
Shador did 2.
Shador did 2.
2 and 2.
And
But-
the other kid was at Syracuse, and he came there.
Syracuse.
South Carolina.
So-
Shiloh was at South
we
Carolina.
can't- he on his 6th though.
That's what I'm saying. So if he already did 2,
He had to do 2.
he did
had to
2
be
at
2.
South
So it's
Carolina, and then the 2 at
4.
Jackson. So 6.
They
4.
haven't had a 9-win.
No, I'm saying-
10 years.
I said in the what are you talking-
10 years.
since Mac Brown was there, he's just talking about that. Anyway, but what I'm saying is, if you make some bad hires like Deion did at the beginning, he had to go in and be like, okay, I made some mistakes with some bad hires, and he fixed that this year, and they got close to 10 wins this year. So, bro, like he has, I would say 2 years to fix this program, 2 max, being 72 years old.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I truly think he's setting this up for his son.
And it's a gamble that I would take if I was North Carolina as well.
Yes.
Because like Weezy mentioned,
Yeah.
they're not a football program.
Yeah.
They're a basketball program.
Yeah.
But we've seen basketball programs have good football teams.
Yeah,
too.
you just put your football program on the front page news with it.
That's right.
Smart move.
The smart move. Yeah. You guys ready to start with halftime?
Let's do it.
Let's
Let's
get
do
it.
it.
Full Sport Press.
Hey, it's your man, Coach Locke. Y'all make sure y'all check out the Full Sport Press podcast every Monday, wherever you stream your podcast episodes. Like I always say, get a drummer song.
Revolution will be podcasted. Halftime, we are back with Weezy's NFL Power Rankings. You ready, my guy?
I'm ready, man.
Let's hear it.
Hold on, before you get started, Weezy. You see how this is Weezy's NFL Power Rankings? But it's J-Ho, but it's FSP.
You know what? We can
Heisman, right?
for you today.
man, they my neck today. You too.
Yeah, I'm always rough on you, though.
Yeah.
Give me every week. I couldn't play every week.
Yeah, okay.
Every
No, you
week.
don't.
I'm gonna play every week.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No.
Every week.
No.
Every week I put
go,
a ton to
Weezy.
play. Been playing for the last 10 years. Come ready to play every week. Here we go. My 7 this week, Jeff.
Let's hear it.
Now listen.
Come on now.
At number 7, we got 3 teams. It's 3 teams tied. I mean, the records are 9-5.
Yeah.
And either one of these 3 teams can be number 7 in my book.
Okay.
But I'm gonna pick this one team.
What you gonna pick? 4 teams. You go ahead.
Here we go. One team didn't play last week, so they're not in my top 7, but they will be in the top 7 next week.
Okay. Go ahead.
This week, the number 7 team is the Houston Texans
Okay.
at 9-5.
All right.
They clinched the AFC South this week.
That wasn't hard to do.
It wasn't hard to do, but they did. All right.
But good for them, though. You got to clinch it. You got to
Yeah,
clinch
but
it.
you also could put Baltimore up there. You also could put Denver up there.
Shout out to Bo Nix Express, man.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Number 6. They're rough on you this week. Number 6. The Green Bay Packers at number 6.
Not for me.
10-4.
Yeah.
They're rolling. Number 5. Number 5 this week. They took a loss, but they still fine. Russ Wilson got them playing good. Pittsburgh Steelers at number 5 at 10-4. Number 4. Number 4 is the team that everybody wants to just keep losing, think that they're gonna fall off, but they keep winning.
Don't fall off.
It's the Minnesota Vikings. Sam
Darnold.
Darnold. If it wasn't for Josh Allen and your boy Lamar Jackson, he'll be up there for MVP.
Him and Jared Goff, yeah.
He'll be up there for MVP. Yeah. All right, number 4 is Minnesota. Number 3, this is rough right here, man. Team 1
Yeah.
and fell to number 3. And nobody gonna believe this one. Kansas City Chiefs fell to number 3, man.
They didn't look good in that second half. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, but they didn't play any. I mean, I think they were literally coasting that game.
Yeah.
Jameis got benched. He was doing his Jameis stuff. Jameis was doing Jameis. So they got benched. Number 2 and number 1. Y'all got a new number 1 this week.
You better.
Got a new number 1 this week.
Better. Go ahead. Come on now.
Number 2,
Uh-huh.
the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay. I ain't
Number
mad
2,
at
the
that.
Philadelphia Eagles, man.
Yeah.
They're on a 10-game winning streak.
Yeah.
They handle business.
Shit like that.
Number 1, you guys.
Detroit.
Get it good.
I didn't have Detroit in
You
there.
did have Detroit in there.
I didn't have Detroit in there at all.
And that is our list of Weezy's
I missed it.
or FSP's NFL Power Rankings.
Full Sport Press.
J-Ho. Check us out each and every Monday. The Revolution will be podcast. Revolution will be podcast. Second half, the 2024 sports year in review. I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
This your boy Weezy. What it do?
Cameraman, times always change, man. For the world of sports, change in 2024 was on 3 times speed. You know, when you're watching or listening to a podcast, hit that speed button. It seemed like the year flew by, man.
Yeah.
We're doing a year in review, dog.
It's crazy.
I remember the Olympics.
Yeah. I remember the national championship early.
Come on, man.
It's crazy.
Shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Who were the superstars and who were the unforgettable person of the year, moments of the year of 2024? Who failed to launch? Who exceeded expectations? We draw a spectacular sporting year to a close with a look back at the highlights, lowlights, newsmakers, and big stories of 2024. We'll start things off with reviewing the champs. First things first, the first champ of 2024 was the Michigan football team. Going to grade their championship run A through F, Weezy. Talk to me.
They probably deserve an A.
Yeah,
They do.
But
they do.
But you got to remember all the backlash they took in that championship run. Coach got suspended.
Kind of stands. Got a little asterisk on that thing.
Yeah, coach got
Asterisk on that.
suspended.
Yeah.
They said they were had scouts. They had scouts in the stands and
Cheating.
but yeah. But when it came to the field,
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
but
That's what they say.
oh shit,
Yeah. They went undefeated though, guys.
Yeah.
they went defeated.
Yeah, they went
and
undefeated.
and when they played on the field, they were blowing people out.
Yeah, kicking ass.
Yeah,
taking
yeah,
ass.
yeah. Jeff, talk to me.
Nah, man, they were a talented football team. Graduated a lot of seniors. Had that man crying on TV.
Yeah.
Had that current head coach crying on TV
That's right.
about their previous head coach.
Mm.
Never forgive him for that. But that's
though.
talent wise. That group was special.
Yeah.
They deserve an A for me.
Yeah, A plus
Yeah.
for me. They went undefeated, won a third consecutive Big Ten title. That defense was elite.
Yes.
They only allowed 10 points per game that season, the fewest across college football in more than a decade, Jeff.
Yeah.
They beat the hell out of Washington, who everybody thought Phoenix was ready to play in the big time game. They beat the hell out of them.
Phoenix was ready.
They
to
beat
play.
them 34-13, Jeff.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Truth be told, let's
They
remember
beat-
that game. Let's remember that game for what it was. It was close. There was 2 plays that blew it open, and they went up by. They were up by a score. It was up by 10. If I remember
Fumble.
correctly, and he fumbled. That's what it was.
34-13.
No. They didn't recover from that. They didn't
Yeah,
recover from that.
that's
And Washington offense was solid, but their defense could stop them.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Come on,
And,
man.
and Blake Court was running down. They throw pause.
Yeah, exactly. One of the more underrated champions in the last 2 decades. People don't talk about this Michigan football team enough. They went undefeated. Hell of a year. Next up.
It's the asterisk though.
Yeah, it's the
I wanna
asterisk,
keep
for sure.
bringing
They was cheating a little bit, though, for sure. But if you ain't cheating,
Yeah, ain't with it.
no, come on now. Now, the Kansas City Chiefs won the NFL Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Jeff, great their championship run, A through F.
Back to back, baby.
Back to back.
Back to back.
Mm-hmm.
That's an A. Back to back is an A.
Hard to do.
In the NFL, that's an A. We can skip all the stats and who they played and all that. Back to back in the NFL is a stat.
Yeah.
Back to
Go ahead.
back NFL is a stat, and they did it without a really number one receiver.
They did.
Yeah.
They did it
Sure.
without number one receiver. They did running back by committee.
Yep.
They did have the best quarterback in the league at the time,
Yeah.
best tight end in the
He's
league,
still in the game, right? He's still.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still. Yeah.
best quarterback in the league, best tight end in the league at the time.
Still.
Yeah, and they got the best play caller.
And clearly the best defensive coordinator in Spags. So yeah, that's a recipe for winning. I mean, if you look at it, the Chiefs quarterback and the tight end have all reached the 6 seasons Mahomes been a starter, reached the championship game.
Yeah.
In the AFC, bro. So
You might see it again.
they reached the Super Bowl 4 times today.
4 times.
Come on, man.
No.
Yeah, they reached the
Is it
Super Bowl
4 or
4
5?
times.
It's
4
4 or 5.
He done won 3.
Okay. It won 3.
Yeah.
They lost to Tom. So yeah, 4.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this was the first real year they had to deal with some adversity. They came out, lost their first game to the Lions. And then you go through injuries. And on top of that, Mahomes receivers weren't catching the ball like we mentioned.
God.
It was a theme all season. Hell, it's a theme this season as well. That defense is carrying this team, not necessarily the offense.
Yeah.
This offense last year was a top 15, the worst that Mahomes has been since he's been there, right?
Yeah.
That defense, number 2 team in defense.
Yeah.
So in turn, it's totally flip-flop, but that is the mark of a really good coach
Yeah.
and a really good staff, because they really felt that, okay, cool, we have these guys on defense, let's exploit it, because let's just say, I don't know what's up going on with Pat, but he ain't having his best years these last 2 years.
Yeah, till it counts.
Yeah, so but it's still your defense only giving up 17 points a game. Offense wasn't great. They were 11-6,
No.
but they're great this year. So weren't favored in some of these games. This was a different year, but they still won.
Still won.
Got to win it. Still got to win it. Yeah. Let's talk some college basketball. UConn men's basketball. Weezy, great their championship run.
A.
Hey,
Dominant the whole season.
hell yeah.
Preseason number 1. And won it all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
That coach. And he had the big 7 foot. I'm drawing back on his
Donovan
name.
Klinger,
Donovan Klingen. They had the freshman come in that went to the league.
Stephon Castle.
Yeah.
Stephon Castle.
Yeah. What you got, Jeff?
Back to back, right?
Back to back.
Back to back.
Back to back again.
Back to back.
That's an A again?
Yeah. Yeah, they went 37-3.
Yeah.
Like, you set a program record for regular season wins, and in the postseason, they beat everybody by 23 points, man.
Yeah.
That's domination.
Real quick, I'm glad that their coach, Coach Hurley, did not take that Laker job.
Me too, because he wouldn't have last.
Well-
He's not built for college. He's not built for the NBA game.
Possibly, you're right.
Mhm.
I'm not saying I don't agree with that, but more so, college basketball needs interesting personalities and characters
That's true.
to build its prominence
That's
back
true.
up. And this year is starting to build men's college basketball back up, and you need coaches like him
He
around
is.
to do that.
Yeah, and that's a good point. I like that point. And if you look at the way that UConn is set up now, That I think that's one of the best UConn teams we've ever seen. Nobody's gonna talk about it, because Donovan Clenigan is Donovan Clenigan, and Stephon Castle didn't stay there long enough, you know. So in turn, man, you just look at it, great run, 37-3, but to see the way that people talk about this program, the way they dominated through the tournament is crazy. Yep. Moving on to South Carolina women's basketball, Jeff. Great their championship run, A through F.
Undefeated, right?
Undefeated.
That's champion, right?
38-0, hard to do.
A plus.
Come on, man.
This is dominance.
Yeah.
Line them up. Whoever you put in front of us, we win, and we win our way. Would love to see it. Shout out to Coach Staley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the most competition that we've ever seen in women's college basketball, too. And they were supposed to lose that game, though, Weezy. Cardoza catches the ball, top of the key against UT, SEC tournament.
Yeah.
She banks a 3 and only 3 she made all year.
Shout out to her.
But that's
Players make plays, ho.
Hey,
And
come
she
on
was
now.
suspended one game in the tournament, right? Cardozo was.
Yeah, the first game, because she pushed Flaw J down. Yep.
Yeah. Shout out to her.
But to beat the hell out of
Shout out to
Iowa,
the
and you
girls.
beat the media darling in the national championship, so you really complete that team. They only had one senior that really left that team, which was Cardoza. So in turn, you bring back that entire team. Pow Pow, you got Bree Hall, you also got Ashley Watkins. It's a great team.
Yeah.
They're looking to bring it right back again, but they've already lost the game. So 38-0, it's hard to do.
Oh, one loss.
One loss. One loss.
Bad year.
Right. The ship is sinking after one loss. Next up was the Boston Celtics. Weezy, great that championship run, A through F.
I give that one a B.
Okay.
I give it a B.
See, people see how they do? Bro, this is a dominant run, too.
Go ahead, Weez.
I never said it wasn't a dominant run, but they also had. I think they got one of the best coaches in the league.
I don't know about that.
He's a good coach, but he ain't one of the best in the league.
Don't think he's top 5 in the league?
Man, I'm telling you, that's an easy team to coach. I can't say that.
Yeah.
That's an easy team to coach. But they won the games. You got to win them.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Joe.
It's a B plus. Here's why. Dominant regular season. They still played with their food in the playoffs, though.
Not really.
That Pacers series should not have been that close.
Bro, they only lost 3 games. 16-3.
2 of them to the Pacers.
Yeah. 3 losses.
2 of them to the Pacers. It should not have been that close. That's it. That's really it. That team, this Boston team, should have went on a run that was very similar to the Lakers' run when they only lost to AI in the season.
But you got to realize they didn't have their full team, though, until...
The only person that was missing was Porzingis.
That's a lot.
No.
That's a starter.
No.
That's 20 points a game.
But they play with they play without him the whole season.
Yeah. He only played 27 games, bro.
Bro, no. Come on now.
Man.
You need him.
No. Again,
16-3.
He ain't even the icing.
When they played Dallas,
he ain't even the
he
icing.
won games for them against Dallas.
He's the sprinkles.
Man, get the hell out.
He ain't the icing. He's the sprinkles.
That's an A-run.
Drew Holiday, icing.
Derek White, what's Derek White then?
Derek White becoming the player that he became last year, icing. Porzingis, that's just the sprinkles.
Man,
We ain't
crazy
need that.
as hell. But I think this is one of the most dominant runs from the Celtics in a whole, man.
Yeah.
80 wins for the entire seasons. You only lose 3 games in the playoffs. That's dominant. That's dominant. And last but not least, in basketball is the New York Liberty. They're great. Their championship run, Jeff, A through F.
Man, I picked against them throughout the playoffs, throughout the regular season.
Yeah, you did.
I just knew it was the Aces three-peat.
Yeah,
And
hard to do.
They persevered, though. They being the Liberty persevered. One of the greatest atmospheres in sports, them playing in Brooklyn
That's
like
right.
that, with their mascot and their fans and their team. So I give them an A.
I give them an A because I actually thought the Storm. I mean, not the Storm, but
Seattle Storm.
The Ace.
the Aces were probably the most dominant team in all of sports last year.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that, and for the Liberty to beat them like that, I give them an A.
Yeah.
I give them an A. I didn't pick like the just said. I was picking against them. I didn't pick them to win the championship.
Yeah. Going into that Olympic break, they were 21-4. Then you finish the season 32-8. That is dominance. And on top of that Olympic break, you got Sabrina Ionescu given time off so she can go and kind of work through her problems. And she did that during the Olympics. So the reason I give this a D is because they weren't even supposed to win the championship. They took that from the Minnesota Lynx.
Yeah.
They were supposed to win that game. At least going to overtime.
You're saying that foul should have been called.
Clear foul.
Should have been called.
So you give it a D?
I give it a D. And on top of that,
called.
the Lynx beat them in the Commissioner's Cup as well.
Yep.
So
but I don't think it just goes to overtime. I don't think they win the game.
Yeah,
though.
but I'm saying going into overtime,
Yeah.
I just think nobody on that team can stop Nafisa Collier.
No.
And on top of that, they still had my girl McBride on that team as well. So yeah, man, I think that they wanted New York to win so bad they didn't care hook or crook that he was gonna win that one.
We are in for a great season this year.
Yeah, I think so. It's gonna be a really good season. Yeah, but man, they kicked the Aces ass. They kicked the Aces 3-1. I told you, Jeff, that was gonna be a long
You
night
did.
for the Aces.
You did.
Yeah. And closing things out is the Los Angeles Dodgers. I don't want to talk about this. Great in their championship run, A through F, Weezy.
I give them an A.
No.
Not only because with the way they dominated the last series of the game against the Yankees, but they brought back baseball. I think they brought back baseball a little bit. Otani it was must. That's the first World Series I watched in a long time.
It's big players, big markets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That always helps. If you're struggling, get your best players on your biggest markets and put them on national TV. Yankees and Dodgers sell itself.
Yeah, they've been doing that since the beginning of the time.
Only
You get
thing-
the good teams, players.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
And they lost in NLDS back-to-back years. So in turn, the only difference from the NLDS team that lost back-to-back is Shohei Ohtani. You give him $700 million, they win 98 games. Hell yeah. And then on top of that, you'd match in with Freddie Freeman playing out of his mind, hitting a home run 4 straight games. Come on, man.
Shout out to Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, man. He went crazy.
You talk about you told me that the Liberties gonna do that to the Aces.
Yeah.
I told
You told me that the Dodgers were going to beat our ass, and they did. Built the ass. For
built
sure.
two A's.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll go through our biggest sports moments of the year, and we will close things out. First things first. Boxing reigns supreme, Jeff, in 2024. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Well ballyhooed for approximately 10 months.
Yes,
Finally happened in 2024.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Mike said he blacked out during the fight.
Yeah.
Mike literally said he blacked out.
Gotta keep the shut going, but if I respect that he said that he gotta protect his money.
The sad part about this is because it was so freaking successful, they're gonna find a way to do this. It won't be as big as this one. They're gonna do Logan Paul and Conor McGregor next. They're gonna find a way to chuck Floyd ass back out there.
Mm-hmm.
Floyd versus Jake or Floyd versus Logan Part 2. They're gonna find a way to keep this going, and I hate that because boxing, because of the sanctioning bodies, is probably the most corrupt sport that we have.
No question.
However, comma pause, at its best, it's hard to beat a big fight though.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? And I say this all the time. UFC does something better. Or the only thing that UFC does better than boxing is Dana White controls it all. There isn't a WBO, WBC, WBA. It's Dana White. I got a middleweight champion. I got a heavyweight champion. We fight and we figure it out.
Let's go home.
That's it.
Yep.
We
Weezy, talk about boxing.
I'm gonna talk about this fight.
Yeah.
Well, this fight, like I said from the beginning, man, if they didn't tame Tyson some kind of way, the fight's over.
Yeah.
And it's too many cameras and social medias out there to hide it from everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I might not have saw it, but somebody saw it and it's gonna bring it to my attention. If Mike Tyson don't pull back from that punch, the fight's over.
Mm-hmm.
It's a clear shot. He knocks the shit out of that dude, and the fight's over. And that's what everybody wanted to see.
That's right.
And clearly, he could have he could have ended the fight. He could have won that fight at 58 years old, whatever he is.
That's right. Yep. I just remember when Dana White, Jeff, mentioned this, and he said, we make the fights fans want to see, unlike boxing.
Yeah.
So in turn, people noticed that and it's like, you know what? All right, so cool. We're going to go get the Saudis. We're going to use their money and go crazy. Yeah. And the big problem about recent boxing history, it hasn't been an abundance of great fights that we saw either not soon enough or it was too late. Yeah. And the Saudis are fixing that. Yeah. I don't count this bullshit with Jake Paul. I'm not talking about that because that was clearly a farce. We were watching, the fight was fixed, clearly. But the Saudis are going into February with different type of
big fight.
Come on, man.
U6 rematch.
Come on,
this weekend. That's tomorrow.
They're the only saving factors for boxing. Yeah. They got at least 6 different promoters collaborating on February's Goliath Rider season show. Yeah. So in turn, that's a huge boxing event. Yeah. And I see your guys, young guys like
You help you out. You even see Shakur Stevenson fighting on the undercard. He's fighting on the undercard on that fight.
Come on,
in
man.
February.
You're gonna see Tank go that way. You're gonna see some of those guys go that way to get
Get their money.
the money, and on top of that, we'll reap the benefits of it because it's actually good boxing.
Yeah.
Now, where it will be shown, I don't know.
It's gonna be on Amazon.
Come on, man.
Amazon pay-per-view.
Come on,
I'll be here all day about that. But
man. Yeah. All right. Next up, EA Sports NCAA college football is back after a 10-year hiatus. Jeff, it was the perfect storm, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, yeah, what a game.
What a game.
Shout out to X81, X81 Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the FSP NCAA Football League. You know what I'm saying? Fun times, man.
One time.
A lot of characters in that league.
It is.
Yeah.
It is a lot. Yeah.
Nah, it's a great game.
Mhm.
Just dubbed the most selling sports game in history.
That's right.
So that you did something right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Weezy doesn't really play video games, so I'll pick this up for him. But did you notice how much we talked about college football just because of this game?
Notice how you did it. Yeah.
I said we.
I get it. Yeah. Yeah. Leave me out of this.
Yeah, but to start, it was the first game to come out in a decade. On top of that, we were super eager to play this game. It was so many. They won. I think they got like $1 million just off people trying to play it 4 days early. Yeah, man. So, yeah, I definitely was one of those people. What did Rick Ross say? I was most definitely one of those motherfuckers. But yeah, thankful for college football. Managed to live up to the hype. We're still playing at a high level in December.
Yeah.
So to see that basketball hadn't came out since 2009.
That ain't coming though. There's too many players.
5,200 days since that last college basketball game come out. We need that next.
That ain't coming.
Let's hope for a tremendous outcome. The football has done. We'll get that in 2026.
College basketball is in the same aisle as Detox. Can't feel my face. The Cardi B album.
The Cardi album ain't coming out.
It ain't happening. It's NCAA basketball ain't happening.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Whew. All right, Weez, let's talk about something you like. NIL taking over college sports. Talk to me about the NIL and how it's affecting college sports, Weez.
And it's taking the college sports by storm. A lot of good things with it. The players are getting paid.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm happy for the players, but they have to get control of it. But it's doing good things though. I don't think no NIL. I don't think no ball game for Vanderbilt this year.
That's true. That's true.
I actually think that. Clark Lee says his job by saying, "Hey, we need to go spend some money."
That's right. Yeah.
This is this is this generation's version of ESPN going national and games being shown on national TV.
Okay.
Because there once was a point where you had to go to certain schools to be on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can go anywhere and be on TV.
That's right.
NIL is the same. It's leveling that playing field the same way with NIL. I used to only go to certain big schools to get money under the table. Now I can get money anywhere.
Okay. But does it affect college football more, college basketball more?
I think it affects in a grand scheme of things. I think it impacts college football more. College basketball in a
totally different way.
In a microwave.
Yeah.
It's a microwave for college basketball because you're getting that kid for 1 year, no matter what you say. If he that cold, I don't care how much money you give him, he only there for 1 year because too much money in the NBA.
Yeah.
In college football, if you pay him right, you do the right thing, you got him for 2, maybe 3 years.
This is the thing. Savvy vets are being taken over one and done guys in college basketball and basically college football as well. Because the most valuable players aren't the prize freshmen anymore who are gifted enough to change a team. It's more of the savvy vets on older, more experienced guys proving themselves at the college level. You take a team, this is strictly college basketball. Teams who made the Final Four didn't feature a single true freshman starter or a McDonald's All-American in college basketball.
I mean, that's the truth, though.
And the best teams in the college football playoffs this year has a feature transfer at a skill position.
Yeah.
So in turn, it's affecting both. I think it affects college basketball a little bit more because it's just the way that 13 of the last 20 Final Four starters all transferred from schools at least 2 times.
Okay, but they're transferring. But to me, I guess my pushback is they are staying those 4, maybe 5 years.
Yeah.
You know, those kids, yeah, they are helping for championship level teams. I'm talking about a team like that's looking for a guy, like a freshman come out of high school. He's only going to be there 1 year. So I don't care how much. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't pay him enough to keep him in college.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I think the lesson in all of that is that college basketball programs really don't have to land that blue chip freshman to compete for national titles, which kind of evens out the game now.
If that's your goal, you don't have
Yeah.
to compete for them because
Yeah.
you just wait for a guy that to get his third or fourth year.
That's right.
Got another year of eligibility. Come on, death row.
Yeah, but I also think it has more effect in football because you can give that $1 million to a quarterback in football, but if you don't give if you don't get that 500,000 to the offensive tackle, the quarterback's gonna do no good.
It don't matter. Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. But on top of that too, all right, if you don't play, you pay the quarterback $1 million, and he doesn't play, and then he doesn't start that next year, and Nolan leaves Ohio State. He got $1.5 million to be a backup last year at Ohio State behind what's the boy name? The quarterback. Ryan.
No, that's Ryan Days, coach.
Will Howard.
Will Howard.
So in turn, now you lose Aaron Nolan to North Carolina, Miami, Florida State, just because he didn't play.
Lord.
You know what I'm saying? So it's tough, man. It's
Please
tough
go
both
Florida
ways.
State, kid. We need you.
You got a quarterback, Castellano. All right, next up,
one, big dog.
we have the 2024 Summer Olympic Games. Jeff, how did you feel about this?
I'll make this one quick.
Yeah,
Don't ever bring back breakdancing.
breakdance was bad.
Don't ever do that.
Yeah.
Track and field is always the main event to
That
me.
is, yeah.
It's always the main event to me.
Yeah,
And that basketball game against Serbia
mm-hmm.
was amazing.
It was a good game.
That was a good basketball.
Good game. Yeah. And Steph made it look so Staffordless in that game for sure. What you got?
No, I'm with Jeff. Don't bring back breakdancing.
Yeah,
but
breakdancing.
also, you have to fix the 3-on-3. You have to fix the 3-on-3 for NBA. We got to get some NBA players out there for 3-on-3. There's no way we shouldn't win gold in 3-on-3.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jimmer, man. Shout out
Yeah,
to Jimmer.
Jimmer's out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but come on.
Say yeah, but come on.
But if you look at it, this year's Olympics was the most watched of all time. 30 million viewers. United States won the most medals, followed by China and Great Britain. And U.S. team sports kind of bounced back this year. Women's soccer also bounced back. And on top of that, you have a basketball team. We saw this is probably the last year we see Bron, KD, Steph, all of those type guys. Yeah, those.
They all be retired in 4 years.
You would hope.
Not Steph.
You would hope.
Definitely
LeBron's
not
retired.
KD. I think KD gonna play as long as he can play.
Wow.
I don't know.
He don't care about nothing.
I don't think he cares about nothing else but hoop.
Yeah.
I really don't. But your move, Los Angeles, they're up to see what's going on in 2028, so we'll see about that. Next up, we have LeBron James playing with Bronny James. Weezy, this is your man. This your nephew. Let's talk about it.
Legendary move.
Legendary.
Legendary move. Priceless move. I'm sure we'll see it again now. Somebody else will do it. But
Ain't nobody close.
And it's hard to do that, man. You got to be fucking at a young age to get this.
Oh,
they all
Yeah.
doing that
Yeah.
at a high level. They doing that. But don't get me started on that. That's another show. But he got me. Whoa, throw it off. But here's the thing. This is an iconic move. LeBron
It
did,
is, though.
because he called his shot.
Yeah.
He called his shot. This is what's gonna happen. He made the whole draft stop.
Yeah. Do you think and people were talking about this with Shador, do you think the influence of LeBron James helped get this squared away
Here, what?
with LeBron James Jr. playing for the Lakers?
It wouldn't happen if he wouldn't play for. the
Okay,
Lakers.
cool. So do you think if Shador's name was Steve Smith, would he still be the same type of ballyhoo number 1, number 2 overall pick?
Everything's the same, just the name changes.
Yeah.
The watch celebration, the flashiness.
No, that comes along with it.
Yeah, is the talent? Is the talent still the same?
If the talent's still the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the best quarterback in college this season.
If the chips still fall the same and he's playing this season with this quarterback class, he still gets drafted the way he is.
Yeah.
Because this is a weak. You said this last class was weak.
This is
This class right here is weak.
Who?
real.
Yeah.
Cam Ward. Shador didn't sit for that.
He's 30 years old, dog.
No, he's not.
Just because he didn't say for how, don't mean he's not a better player than Campbell.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's all I'm saying is I just think that a lot of people are saying the reason that Travis Hunter won the Heisman, the reason that Shador is getting all of this is because of the Deion Sanders effect.
It's a little hate in that.
Yeah, it's like
I agree.
It's a little hate.
I
I
agree.
mean, the Deion effect is a real thing,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's a real thing. But if Shador's like you said, if we just go
Shout
by
out to
play on the
Jackson State,
field,
too.
if we're going to play on the field, that's undeniable.
I mean, but I'm just saying, does it look the same if he's playing at Colorado State instead of Colorado? No, it doesn't. There's not a camera following him every day. There's not a music video.
That's
There's not
that's the Deion
that's
effect.
That's the part that gets him. That's
But
what
if he playing
saying.
at Colorado State and he's still putting up the same numbers that he's doing, he's still gonna be measured as an when they measure him out, he's still be the number one pick.
Half the battle though is him playing in custom sneakers, him having his Nike deal, him having a song called Perfect Timing that plays every time they score a touchdown. There's people at Colorado recording him his every move. That has a lot to do with it.
But does that have a lot to do with the scouts and his arm talent?
What I'm saying is, I said, and Jeff said this too. When Shador was at Jackson State, he was a pro player.
Right.
Without a
you caught it before the fame.
But what I'm saying is, before the fame even got to it, I knew that Deion effect was going to be real and it's going to push it over too.
Yeah.
Two things can be true.
Yeah, because two
things can be true.
That's what I was about to speak to.
Yeah,
Shout out to Jackson State winning the SWAC.
Yeah, TC. Shout out to TC.
Coach TC.
Yeah.
After the couple was bare.
That's the Deion effect. Nobody would know his name if it was for Deion.
Right, but Deion didn't even want to hire him.
Yeah.
He wanted to hire Ed Reed there, and they said no. They were running with their guy TC, who's from Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah. Shout out to Coach TC.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here's the thing. Your question, Jay, was did Bronny pull a chess move?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
But the Lakers were not. It's one of those things. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it off camera.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one of those things when you think you got over on somebody,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like they kind of wanted you to get over on them.
Yeah.
So they let you do that. The Lakers knew. $50 million in jersey sales already for Bronny James.
Yeah.
They knew what they was getting. And then you get to guarantee as the Lakers. You know what you get to guarantee?
Yeah.
LeBron's farewell tour.
And on top of
You
that,
lock him down for this
Yeah.
farewell tour.
and that's what we all
Might be
said.
now.
The reason that they gave him $51 million to play for the next 2 years is because that farewell tour, that first game is going to get so much money revenue-wise to the Los Angeles Lakers. It's going to go crazy. So in turn, it was a good business move.
Yeah.
So in turn, anything that LeBron wants, he complains every November, December to get new players.
Cool.
They're going to get some players in there, and they'll do that. As long as LeBron is there, they're going to just middle around, be 8-9 spots, maybe playing a play-in. But on top of that, there's so much attention. They lead ESPN Sports Center, NBA, First Take, whatever the case may be with that. So in turn, it's related to that. Next up.
Real quick. People hate on saying LeBron things. If y'all had the power to do it, if y'all
Yes.
I think
Yes.
I think
There we go.
shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Watch.
Nobody in this room is mad at LeBron, by the way.
No, absolutely not. Next up, we have Tua Tagovailoa and concussions. Guys, based on medical and physical tests, Tua Tagovailoa earned clearance to play the sport he desires to play, and doctors never recommended that he fully retire. Tua has reportedly said that he will never retire until it's time for him to go.
I know that's right, too.
Tua signed a 4-year, $212 million contract extension this July, which is included with a $167 million guarantee.
Awesome prayers.
I'm not authorized to speak on his medical records.
It ruined their entire season, guys. It ruined their entire season. And they have guys that are playing in their prime. Jalen Ramsey. You got a guy at safety, Javon Holland's playing for a contract.
Yeah.
You got
Tyreek Hill won't out.
Tyreek Hill. You know,
He won't out.
Yeah, no, because now you're gonna have to overpay for a backup quarterback and just make sure that you have a guy that just in case.
Yeah.
It's a just in case.
Yeah. Ain't no just in case. It's wind.
Tyreek Hill wants out.
Do you see that, coach? Time for me to lead, coach.
Nah, he said it's time for me to start coaching.
That's not what that.
That's what he
Stop
said.
with that bit.
And it's gonna ruin that coach's career, and he can coach.
Tyreek Hill can't coach what?
No. I'm sorry.
Mike McDaniel,
Mike
that's going to
McDaniel.
ruin his career. Because in turn, that whole team was predicated off of Tua Tagovailoa's
I don't
talent.
think Tyreek Hill can do a lot of shit. But
God bless the dead. My grandmother used to tell me when she said I was doing too much. Said, if you don't sit down, the Lord gonna sit your ass down.
That's right.
yeah, I seen him do that.
And I'm gonna be real.
Seen him do it.
Tua,
Tua.
I can't tell you what to do. He's 27.
Yeah,
Can't tell you what to do at 27. I know
That's
you're a
right.
man. You feel invincible. I get it.
that's right.
You're a warrior. You play football. What else you gonna do, right,
Yeah.
brother? It ain't worth it, dog. It's time to go. It's time to go.
At least with a thing. At least with a shell. He
At least wear the shell.
don't need with a shell.
Here they dog.
But at least with a shell, dog.
At
You
least
know what I'm
with a
saying?
Please,
Oh, stop diving head first.
Please play with the shell.
Stop diving. Stop trying to make a tackle when you
Yeah,
throw a
come
pick.
on, bro. Just
Yeah.
play with the shell. That's the main thing. And last but not least, we'll close things out with Katie Clark taking over the WNBA. This was the year of Caitlin Clark. She was Times Woman of the Year, Sports Woman of the Year.
Person of the year.
Yeah, for sure.
Person of the year.
And I get it. I mean, she record chased and got the NCAA Division I scoring record. Yeah. No moment was too massive for her. On top of that, they have her jersey ceremony being retired. $700 to get in there on February the 2nd.
Yeah.
Just shows just you how much power she has in sports right now. And it's cool, man. It's cool to see.
It's great to see for the sport.
Yeah.
It's great when she speaks.
Mm-hmm.
She's a very aware young lady.
Yeah.
She understands. She reads the room very well.
Mm-hmm.
She understands where she is and what she brings to the table, but she also understands and respects the game enough to not come in. Because if we were honest, she could come in like, I run this place, and she can easily say that and easily prove it.
Yeah.
But she don't move like that, and that's dope to see.
Her coming to the league is the equivalent of when LeBron James came to the NBA.
I would say more Magic Johnson came to the NBA.
I ain't seen Magic, but I'm saying LeBron. It's the equivalent.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James won Rookie of the Year. She won Rookie of the Year. She was clearly the big deal this year.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
You watched WNBA because of her this year.
Mm-hmm.
You did.
Yeah. No, some people did.
I'm just telling you, yeah.
But I mean,
me and 10 million other people.
Yeah. You shattered TV viewership audiences. Yeah. You also have the highest attendance in 22 years, best merchandise sales in history. It's only predicated to one person coming in, which is Katie Clark, but also Angel Reese had something to do with it too. Yeah. And on top of that, Asia Wilson had a really, really good year. Sabrina Ionescu has one of the best sneakers out right now. You got Breonna Stewart. You also have
you're gonna find a way to bring them in this case.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's just a bunch of different. Arike Ogunbowale is one of the best players we've seen. She scored 38
Nobody's hating on them players.
Nafisia Collar.
Nafisia Collar. They wanted,
Just like, when LeBron came in, Melo came in, Chris Paul, Chris Bosh. This the same thing.
Yeah.
Helen Clark, all them people you just named.
Yeah.
Same thing.
I just think it's one of those.
But she the big joker.
Well, there's never. I was saying the first. You know what I'm saying? Because LeBron wasn't the first. Michael Jordan. You go in with Larry Bird. The first phenom. Yeah, for sure. It was Larry Bird, Magic, for sure. Yeah. 79. Yeah. That was
LeBron James Hall.
Nah,
I don't know about that.
Michael Jordan wasn't.
I ain't say
Michael Jordan didn't come into.
Yeah, he wasn't no phenom coming in.
He didn't come into the league with when LeBron came in. Nobody came into the league with LeBron.
He wasn't on Sports Illustrated.
Nobody had to deal with that.
He wasn't a phenom.
Nobody had to deal with him.
It's a different. Michael Jordan came in, bro. Nobody had signature sneakers then, other than Isaiah Thomas.
Mike wasn't even number one pick. Mike wasn't even number one pick.
Wait. What are you saying? Michael Jordan wasn't the number one what?
Pick.
LeBron was number one player. He was number one player.
No, you're not hearing what I'm saying. You know who Michael Jordan got drafted with?
Sam Bowie and Akeem Olajuwon. Akeem Olajuwon was 1. Sam Bowie was 2.
Did Mike have a signature when he first came in?
First year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. LeBron's the only other person that had that too, though. LeBron's the only other person to have his signature shoe the first year. In
That's
AI.
not true.
AI.
Shaq.
Out the gate?
Shaq.
I know LeBron signed a $90 million.
No. Are you sure
year, bro?
You sure
them big fat ass shoes? Yeah.
Those first of all, the Shaq Attacks are nice. I still have a couple pairs of those. Don't you do that?
Bad.
Those are nice shoes.
Those are bad.
Very good ankle support.
Those are bad.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is
jeans.
The equivalent with Katie Clark and what Angel Reese is doing is very similar to how it transitioned from college, which was Magic Johnson going against Larry Bird. It's the exact same thing. It's literally exact. White people. It's not two things. There was nobody going against LeBron James.
Real me was just one.
No, what I'm saying is there was no.
What's wrong with y'all?
It was two
said that.
Send us home, ho.
Nah,
Send us home, ho.
man. The equivalent is Magic and Bird.
Send us home.
I think it's LeBron.
LeBron and who? LeBron and who?
I'm talking about Caitlin Clark.
Where's the Angel Reese? Where's his name?
So Weezy, with the part you're missing, Weezy, and I understand what you're saying about coming in with that expectation, like LeBron did. But what he's saying is it's Magic, it's Bird coming in 1 year, Magic coming in right there. They're having that rivalry already set.
Yes.
Coming into the league.
They play 2 years.
That's what he's saying.
They're the same age. On top of that, they have little black girls.
Played 3 years actually, because Reese played her when she was at Maryland too.
No. What I'm saying is they played against each other all through high school.
Okay.
Then you go into college, and on top of that, they were always going against each other. There was nobody going against LeBron James like that. He didn't play in college.
Oak Hill played him when they were at St. Vincent.
They were junior seniors.
But
Melo goes to college,
yeah,
plays, wins a national championship.
Yep.
LeBron is still in high school.
LeBron's a senior in high school.
Yeah.
But I'm almost sure they're the same age though.
No, they're not.
Because you got to remember LeBron. So high school goal. LeBron's born in December, so he started.
No, I'm talking about classes though.
I know
That's
classes,
all.
but age. I'm talking about age. Right?
Yeah, they might be the same age. Yeah. It might be the same age. Shout out to Melo.
Yeah.
First ballot Hall of Fame.
First.
Yeah.
Shout out to Melo.
That is the year of sports in 2024. Been a knockdown, drag out. You know what I'll do? I'll give you guys some time. I want to talk about your favorite moments of the year, but we'll do that on the next issue for sure. Not issue. Next show. Next show. It's mixing in. It's mixing in. Yeah,
Gotta make it a network, baby. Gotta make it a network.
It is.
I'm just gotta give it a name. Gotta give it a cool name.
I'm telling you what, it's better than that shit we was on. Now, tweet us some questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. Don't do that because you know I do it. You know I ain't do it.
More important, don't forget to tell a friend.
Right, to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
On it.
I'll say
Weezy.
you know.
Weezy.
You the one that be
Don't fucking talk.
Weezy.
Jeff.
Weezy.
Everything.
J-Ho. Camera's always on, cameraman. The revolution will be podcasted, and we out.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The revolution will be podcasted.